Hello guys, welcome back to another part of this BMW E30 series car modeling. So let us continue with the modeling. In this video we shall model, or let's say we shall deal with the front grille, all of this right here, and if possible we shall cover this part, the front bumper part. So without wasting too much time on intro, let us get to the modeling. And please, you can support me by sharing the video and also subscribing. Now let us go to edit mode. So press double G to slide and then press C to move it down a bit, like this, to this point. Yeah, like that. I think that is okay. Now let us move the top, the front reference. We have to move it up to match up with this. Want this bottom line to match with this part. So we have to select this front reference and then press GZ to move it up slightly, just a bit, like that. Yeah, so now what we have to do is add extra vertices at this point. Ctrl R to add extra loop cuts right at that point. Double G, and you can also select all this and then move it back this way. Yeah, now I can select these two vertices like this, and let me see. Yes, select these two vertices and then press EX to extrude it all the way to the center, like that, and go to the top view and match it up with this part of the top view. Just drag it to this part. Yeah, so we're following this line that goes here like this. Else this part looks weird. Let's bring it back. Yep, so now we need to add extra vertices. So now add extra vertices and then move it here. Go to the top view and then drag it back to this point like this. Add, let's say 5 more cuts and then position it. Go to extrude mode and then try to position it like this. So now we have to, like, as you can see from here, a height from here to here is higher than the height from here to here. So I have to like move this one up. Select all of these vertices, press double G and then press C to move just a little bit up, like that, to that point. Yeah, just to match it up with this reference. Yeah, and then we can move this one also up a bit. And now let us deal with the curved parts that we have here. So now let us see. If I take this loop, or just take this two loop and then press double G, then slide it out and then match by distance, and take this one also, double G, slide it out this way. So we have this curved part, but I think it is too much, so I have to take this one, slide it back a bit like that, and I think it is good this way. Also need to take this one and then move it. You just need to add extra loop cuts here. Double G, slide it, match by distance. Take this to fill it up and then we have this curve here. You can also move it up, and then I think this is okay. So from the reference, this is what we have now. Okay, you can see from the reference this part looks curved, but mine look sharp at this point and then curved at this point. So I have to correct this sharpness here. Take this vertex, double G, slide it, and then match by distance like that. And then let us see. Let me move this in X direction. Move this also, and see our curve. So now we have this curve that goes like this, but it's still not looking right. Still not looking right. So now what can we do to make it look good? Let us select all of this and then move it in the X direction like this. Now we can take this, move it closer like this to that point. And then take all of these vertices, then move it close like this, just to make this part work. Coming like this and then goes like this. And let me see if I can select all of this and then move it back. No, I can't. Let me just move it back slightly, just a bit, to that side. Yeah, and go to the side view also, select all of this and then move it in the right direction like this. And move this one back. So I have to do the same for this part to move it in the X direction and then move it in the right direction too. Let's go to the top view and see how it looks. Well, take these two vertices and pull it out. You can slide this, add an extra vertices right here, and then move this one out too, like this. And move this one back. First, let me select all of these vertices like this, everything down, and move it up this way, turn to this point here, because I feel like the gap here is too much. So I think this part is okay, like this, just as the blueprint looks like. And let me adjust all of this. Just move it back. In the right direction, like that. So now it's time for us to adjust this curve right here. So let me see what we can do. Let me select all of these vertices, slide it up, just like this. Also slide this one up. Oops, I think I have to adjust this. Just move it in the X direction like this. So first things first, I figured out that the distance from here to here is bigger compared to what we have in the reference. So let me correct that also. Go to the top view X-ray mode, select all of these vertices right here like this, and then place our select this one as the active vertex and change our pivot point to active element. Now we can rotate this like this and also move it in the Y direction just to make this look good. Now we can change our pivot point to medium point like that. So we have this done. So now let me select this vertex, extrude it down, select this other vertex and extrude it down this way. So I'll be able to get the right so I'll make this part and this part straight, also the bent to straight. So now select this part, add a loop cut like this, add an extra loop cut at this point also. So you can select all of this and press double J to slide it down like that to that point. I think double J, slide it to this point. So you can add extra loop cuts to sharpen that edge also to this for this point also. Now we can delete these two vertices like this, and we'll go back to the top view and try to correct some curved. As you can see, the gap here and gap here is a bit large, it's not even. So let's try to correct all of this. Let me move this one out a bit like this. Also select this, move it out a bit. Also do the same for this and then push it in this way. Also push this one in. So now we can select these two objects, select the vertices, hold down shift then alt, select the other vertices, then duplicate it, then right click to cancel the movement, press P to separate the vertices, select these two vertices, then join it this way. I'll go to edit mode, X-ray mode, match these two vertices at the center like this, and I think we have to delete all of these vertices because we don't need it, and we can dissolve these vertices like that. And let's see, me adding an extra vertices right here is going to affect the curveness of this part, so I have to delete these vertices, also dissolve this one, so I have this curveness here. So now let's just select all of these, then fill it up, then insert it just a bit to give it a space, because you can see we have like a space between here and here. So let's try to give it a space there. Just insert it to give it a space there, and then we can invert the selection and then delete the vertices like that. Select all of these two, and now to achieve this thickness right here, also have to insert this again one more time, like to this point like this. Then we can delete the inner face. Now we can use the knife tool and press A to make it a straight cutout. Select this vertex, knife tool, press A to make a straight cutout like this. Then select these two vertices, double G, slide to this end, and we can select these two edges and then delete edges like that. So I think that part is done. So what can we do next is select these two let me see, I think I'll have to move this in like this. Now I can select these two and then extrude it in the y direction like that, and delete the face at the back. Now we can add extra and move it to the front. Now we can add extra loop cut to sharpen this edge. Select all of this and then recalculate outside. Let me add extra loop cut around that part too. Now shade smooth. Also add an extra loop cut to sharpen this corner like this. So now we need to make the this plastic that acts as a guide for the headlights. The plastic around the headlights. So let us make that now. Select this plastic and then select these two vertices. Place our cursor to selected, and then add a circle with, let's say, 16 segments. And we can make it 32. Just make it 32, and then scale it like this. Rotate it 90 degrees, and then scale it, position it well based on this reference on the blueprint, and scale it up like this. Let me see. I have to move it up to, let me scale it a bit, move it down. Let me insert it, fill the face, and then insert. Turn off boundary so we can insert that. Just insert it a little bit to give this thickness like this, and then delete the face, inner face. So now what can we do next is position this circle, rotate it this way, and then move it in the y direction this way. Try to rotate it, make it match like this. You can also scale it a bit, because from here this part goes in and this part came out. So what can we do now? Move this in like this and also rotate it. But before rotating, let us duplicate it x direction this way. Also you can see like these two circles match at the center. So let us select this and then move it like this at the center. Let's see if this, so you have to move it slightly back like this. Yeah, so this forms this part that goes like this. Let's bring it in, maybe this way. So let's correct this. Also move it in the y direction like this. You can also rotate it. We'll just position it, rotate it, and then position this. Now we can select all of this and then rotate it in this direction like this. Since we can see from here, like this part is out while this part is in. So that's something like this a bit, and rotate it a bit more. And then I think I have to push this one out in front. And rotate it also a bit more. I go this way. So now we can select these two vertices and then match at the center. Also select these two, fill fill this just to give it this where is it, this gap here, but I think the gap is too small, so I think I have to move this on slightly back in the x direction like this. Yeah, so now I can fill this two face, that's this, fill it up and then match these two at the center. Select all of this and then fill it up too. Select these two and then fill it. Oh, but we're having some difficulties here. Let me select all of the circle, including that, and then move it back like this, just to correct it a bit. Move to the front a bit. Yeah, I think that is it. And we'll move these vertices out. Yes, so we have that done like that. And let's see, if I select these two and then fill it up, select these two vertices too, then fill it up, we're having this, but we're trying to achieve this. So what can we do to fix this? I think what we can do is, let me delete this edge here, delete the edge here also, and then rip this by pressing V to rip. Let's select these vertices and then Ctrl E subdivide. Select this one also, Ctrl E subdivide. Dissolve the inner vertices, dissolve edges, select the outer one, convert to circle, convert the inner one to circle also, like this. So now we can select these two, merge at the center, take these two and these two, fill it. You can merge this one at the center, merge these two at the center too, and then fill this like this. Did we achieve that? You can also take these two and then fill it up, take these two and fill it up, and I think we are good this way. Yes, now you can select the outer loop and extrude it in the right direction like this. Not too much, just a bit like that. So yeah, for the inner loop also, you can select it and also extrude it in like this, and you can see this part. Let me go to the front view. So you have to scale it in, scale it individual origin and scale it in like this. You can also move this in the x direction. You can see from here, this part and this part, they're not looking even, so we just have to move it in the x direction just a bit, scale it a little bit more. Like that. I have to fix this part that are protruding out, so let us add an extra loop cut right here, add another one right here, add another right at this point. Take this one, contribute to bevel it. Let me dissolve this one for now, dissolve edges. Now I can select these two. Let me slide this one a bit to the side. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Let me dissolve this. Contribute to bevel to this point like this. Now we can select the top face and then bring it down like this, just to remove the part that is protruding out. So let us do the same for this. Slide this on a bit to this side, add a loop cut at this point, add another one here, contribute to bevel, and then select the top face, move it down this way like that, just to eliminate that. So now for this top part, as you can see from the reference, it is not protruding out. It's like it's cut and joined. So let us select this vertices right here and then delete it. Also select these vertices right here, delete. Well, I think that part is fixed. Yes, it's done. So let me add a subdivision surface modifier for this. Increase the level to 2. Select all of this, recalculate outside like this, and you can add extra low cut to sharpen this edge like this. Also add a low cut outside to sharpen this outer edge, also for this part too. Okay, good. So we need to add extra vertices right here at the center, just to make this one look good. You can also add extra vertices here, and let me see if I add extra here, and then deselect this and then slide this on. You can merge these two at center, merge these two at center. Also you can merge these two at the center, and also this at the center. Take these two, join it, fill it with this, fill it with this one. So we corrected that triangle flow, that triangle right there. Also do the same for this, add an extra geometry here, and deselect all of this, then slide these two like this, merge by distance, select these two vertices, merge at the center, select these two, merge at the center, and now we can slide all of this, merge by distance, select these two vertices, join it, then you can fill this up like that. So that is it. So this case has been done. So now let us focus on these lines right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These 7 lines. Also, I think it's the same for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 lines. So now let us add a plane and scale it down like this. Also scale it in the right direction. Let me delete the back vertices and select this one, move it to this side. Also move this one to the last point right here, and also try to position it like this. This part is already positioned. So now let us add extra vertices. Let's say 8 cuts, and then move it out just to match up with this flow, this curve flow. Move this one out too. So now what can we do is we have seven lines, so we can select all of this. Let me bring this up to this point and then duplicate it in the Z direction and give it this amount of gap. Then let's click and don't press anything yet. Then we can press Shift R, so maintain that gap, and then increase the segment to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and one more time with 7. So we can move this one up just to make the gap here even with the gap here, like this. Let me see. Extrude this down to this point, duplicate this, and then move it here and see how it looks. So I feel like we have to move this down like this. Okay, so we can delete these vertices. So we have that done. So now we have to correct this. Let me push this back a bit. Select all of this, push it back. And I think that is okay. That's okay. So now we can select all the vertices. Well, before we do that, we have to carve out the shape of this circle, because this line is not intersecting through this circle. It's not going through the circle. So we have to add extra vertices at this point. Add another one and then move it close at the center of the circle. Add another one. Add another one right here. Do the same for this. And also for this part. We can add extra for this part too. Add extra for this part. Add one for here. Yeah, I think that is okay. So let me select these two edge, delete it. Select this two edges, also delete. Let me slide this in like this. Go to extreme mode so you can see everything you're doing clearly. Delete these vertices. Yeah, so we can select these vertices inside the circle, all of these, then delete vertices. Select also this, delete vertices, like that. Let me double G to slide this in. Let me delete this. Match by distance. And then I think that is it. Oh shit, I think I've messed up this part. You have to fill it up. Fill this part up, because we have some lines here, 2 lines here. I have 3 here, 1, 2, 3. So we have to just leave it. So now let us select everything here and then extrude it in the Y direction like this to that point. Now we can add a solidify modifier like this, and then check the offset to 0. Now we can decrease the thickness to, let's say, 0.05 or 0.04. 0.05 is okay. Yeah, 0.05 is okay. We need to delete this vertices here like that. So also we have to slide this vertices. Just slide it back. Slide this one back too. It can't always be perfect. Let's try our best and get something out of it. So now we need to add a mirror modifier, so we can mirror it to the other side. Move the modifier up and then make our target object to be this plastic here, like this. And then also we can add a bevel modifier, apply the scale, reduce the amount of the bevel like this, increase the segment to 2, and add a subdivision surface modifier, also increase the levels to 2. We can select all of these, recalculate our numbers. We can also reduce the amount a bit because it's looking somehow. Yeah, and then press Shift Smooth to smooth out our edges. Now we can select all of these and move it back like this. So that part is done. Let me also mirror this case to the other side, and I drop these. Yeah, leave it this way. Let me select all of this and then move it back. I can just slide it. Yeah, so that is that. Okay, now let us continue with the modeling of the front grille, which is this part. Yeah, so now let us select these vertices that goes like this, and also this. Let me select this one, then duplicate it, P to separate. Now we can select those two duplicated objects and then join it together. Go to edit mode, the front view, and let us select these two vertices and then join it, pressing F to fill. So as you can see, we have like a bit of gap in between here and here. So let me just take all of these vertices and let me push it down a bit like this to give that gap. Also for the bottom parts too, we have a gap like this down there, so let us move it up to just a bit. I think it's too much. Yeah, I think that is okay that way. So what can we do next is let me separate this first. Let me apply the mirror modifier, then I can select these two, then separate it. Let me fill it up, fill this one up too, or I can just delete this and then focus on this part, then later I'll mirror it to the other parts that way. So let us carve out this shape. So let me select this and then move it a little bit in the X direction like that. Let me see what we have here in the front and other angles. Okay, so now I think we have to add extra first. This part looks round. Let me take off this vertices and see how it looks. Okay, I think it's okay. See from the front. Where is the reference from the front? Okay, this is it. So this part goes curved like this, also bent like this. Let me try to adjust it. Add extra 2 vertices right here. I can select all of these vertices, move it in the X direction this way. I can select these 2 and then pull it in like this, just to give that slight bend. That goes like this. And also for this part, let me add extra vertices. Let me slide it somewhere closer to this point, and let me see how it looks. I think I have to add extra vertices here. Let me slide this down a bit, move this one up bit. I'm just trying to get the curve here, and also at the bottom. And I think this is close. Yeah, it is close. Let me slide it a bit. So this is close. So you can select all of this, and then let me see from this side. Okay, which is this black. Let us make this black plastic first. So this is the black plastic material object rather. So let us move it in the X direction, or we can just fill it up first. Then let's see. Okay, then extrude it in the Y direction like this. Let us bring it back in the X direction to this point. Let's bring it back a little bit, and now we can insert this face just a bit, and let's see, extrude it in the right direction this way. And also insert it to this point like this. So now this part looks bent. It's not just straight like this, like I'm making it like this. It looks like it was scaled, like this vertex was scaled inward. So that's what I'm trying to do. So select this and then double G to slide it away. Let me move it back a bit. So now you can now make this part here. So insert one more time like this. I think I have to correct all of this. Let me slide it. Let me slide this down, slide this down also. Press C, double G, and then C to slide along this point like that. So now take this inserted face like this, and then I think we have to push it back. Yeah, so you push it in like this, and we can also extrude it in the right direction inward like this, and also we can insert just a little bit this way, and then we add 2 loop cuts right here, and then join these two to this, and we join this to this also, join this to this, and this to this. Okay, join these two also. So now let me add extra loop cut to sharpen those edges. Shoot smooth, and you have to separate this from this the plastic from the chrome part. Let me leave the face at the back here. Add extra loop cut to sharpen those edge. Let me extrude this on inward just a bit. Add an extra loop cuts for that also, and then add one. Let me press double G and then C, slide it inward like that, and I think that is it. Yeah, that is it. But something is totally wrong. The scale is too big, like it's too much. So I have to correct it. Then I'm select these two, go to edit mode, scale it in the X direction, or you can just move this in like this, and then move this out here to this point. Looks like I was I made a mistake because of this line. I should have followed the reference picture. So following the reference, this is what we have. This is how it looks. So let me adjust everything and rotate this. I think that is it. Yeah, that should be it. So now I have to correct this one also. So I go to the top view, edit mode, press C to select all of this, and let us correct it to match up with the blueprint. So rotate it in the Z direction this way, also move it back this way, just to match up with the blueprints correctly. And I can bring this forward a bit, and also select all this and then move it back. I think that is it. So I'm select all of these two vertices and then move it like that. So that is that. So now I'm select this, add a mirror modifier, also select the plastic at the back and then copy the same modifier, copy modifier. So we have this, but the cap is not looking. I have to space it out. So select these two and then move it in the X direction this way, just to space it out. It shouldn't clip, but just the plastic. So let me move it a little bit and then move it like this. Yeah, I think it should do. Yeah, that should do. Okay, so now let us add these lines inside of these lines inside. Let's try to add it. Let me see. Okay, there's nothing complex. I think I have to correct the curve here. This one is looking too sharp. I just have to select these ones and then double G to space it out just a bit like this. Also space this one out. I can also slide this one a bit. I can just leave it. Yeah, so that is it. You can also do the same for this part too. Double G and move it just a bit like that. So now you can let us add those plastic inside. So select all of these, place our cursor to the selected, then add a plane and then scale it down like this So rotate it in the X direction, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let us scale it in and then position it. Let me see. Okay, gap. I'll just scale it in bit and scale it in the Z direction too, like that. View frame selected, and then let's try to first let me duplicate it, Shift T, and then move it in the X direction, reduce spacing, and then press Ctrl R. This is 4, 5, 6, like that. And you see we still have enough space here. Let me position this and then scale it in the X direction. Let me just position this a bit, scale it in X direction too, and then move it. And let's just start correcting this. Let me move it this way, and let me see, it looks bent like this, another straight. So let us add, let's say 3 vertices, add 3 also for this point. So now we can select this top vertices, move it slightly in a Y direction. Also select the middle one, move it slightly just to get some curve, and then select these ones also, then move it. So now let's select everything and then move it in the Y direction like this. I think this curve is too much. It's too much. I will correct this one. Let's make it bent just a little bit. So this is okay. Yeah, it's okay. Now extrude it in the Y direction like this. And add extra vertices or loop cuts just to sharpen those edges. Or you cannot see, we don't need to do that. So just add a bevel modifier, Ctrl apply scale, and then reduce the amount. So let's say 0.01, and then increase the segment to 2, and reduce it to 0.5 or 0.2, like that. So I don't think this is smooth yet, so we have to add a subdivision surface modifier just to smooth this edge, and then apply a sheet smooth like that. Let me increase the amount of this bevel. It is too much, to 0.5, or let me use 1, like that. Yeah, just to get that smoothness. Then we can now just click on adding normals to improve the shading, and then add a mirror modifier to the other side, and then select let's say this plastic as the target object or mirror object, and then apply a scale and then save your file. Yeah, so this front grill part is done. So let us move to the next. And I think the space I have here is too much compared to what is in the reference. I think the space is too much. So let me select everything, including the chrome, and then scale it in the Z direction like that. So that is that. What is the next thing to do? So let us extrude this part in. Let me select all of this. Let me deselect this point. Let me see. And then extrude it in the Y direction like this. Also add an extra low cut to sharpen those edge away. And let me isolate this for now so I can make this work well. Let me delete this first. Select all of this, extrude it in the Y direction like this. Select this GY. First, select this view frame selected. Double G slide. Extrude in the Z direction first, and then move it in the Y direction, and then merge this at the center this way. You can also move it up just like that, and add extra loop cuts to sharpen those edge like that, and bring this back. Yep. So what is the next thing to do? As you can see, if you zoom in, we have another something inside that is covering all of this gap right here. So now let us try to let's see, just correct that or make that. Yeah, let's try to make that. Okay, yeah, so it goes like this. Let me draw. Goes from here like this down to this point. You can see it at the bottom too. So select these vertices. Take all of this stuff, duplicate it, separate it. You can also try to move it down and move it in the. Well, before we move it in the right direction, let's move it this way. Let me add extra vertices for this edge. Like this. Also add extra for this edge here, and just slide this down, slide this also, and then match it all by distance. Add extra vertices right here. Just select these two and this one, then slide the ordinary vertices this way. Now you can select these two and then match at center like this. Oh no, I don't think I did right in there. And just slide this here. Just leave it this way. Now let us select these bottom vertices, duplicate it, separate it, and then join it to this like that, then match by distance. Oh, looks like we have to adjust this bottom part too. since we adjusted the top part. After adjust it, make this one line up with this. So let us select those two objects, and then select these vertices. Then also select this one too. Then we can move it in the X direction like this. Let me see. Let's move it slightly like that. So that part is also corrected. Select all of this, and so now we're trying to make this one first. So let us hide all of this here. Separate it. Separate. This. And separate it. And select this one. Join it. And select all of this. Fill it once. Insert it this way. Delete the faces inside. Add the extra vertices here. And select these two faces, G, C, and slide it to that point like that. You can also bring it back. So after adjust the curveness, just take this, slide it away. Also slide this back like this. Add two loop cuts like we did, and then move it back this way, which is I'm trying to achieve this. You can press Alt S to G C just to scale it or slide it inward. You can add extra loop cuts here. Also extra like this. And what can we do for this? Select all of it and then move it in the right direction this way. Yes, so for this, let's not take this and then let me first fill this up to match these two at the center, and then let me dissolve this for now. Dissolve this vertices, select all of this, fill it, also insert it this way, and we can delete the faces to add extra loop cuts or vertices, and then slide it. Take all of this, move it in the right direction like this, exit to this point. Yeah, then to that point should do. You can select the outer vertices and then extrude it in the right direction. Add extra loop cut to sharpen it. Also select the inner vertices, extrude it in the right direction this way. And then we can also add the extra vertices to sharpen it. This edge. Add supporting loop also for this edge. Yeah, so now we have this part is filled up, so let us make that too. And where is it? So we can select all these vertices at the bottom, duplicate it, separate it like that, and we can, let me see, move this down to this point. Yeah, which is the second line, and then select this also, then fill it up like that. And we can add, instead of filling it up, you can just select everything, select this last one and this, extrude in the Z direction and flatten also in the Z direction like this. Then we can join these two to this, add, or you can just fill it up. Yeah, add extra vertices for here, also add extra vertices at this point, add extra for there too. Recalculate everything outside like this. So that part is covered. Let us shade smooth, and then so let's select the bottom loop, extrude it in the y direction all the way through, and then extrude everything down like this. Flatten it also, and add extra loop cuts to sharpen this edge. Yeah. I think I have to carve out the shape of this circle all the way through like this. Then I have to cover the side, extrude in my direction like this, and then merge this one at last, add extra loop cut, merge these two at last, so we don't have this gap here. You can also add extra loop cut to sharpen those edge. Everything has to be flat at the back. Or we can just select this, Make these two vertices, duplicate it, separate it, move it back, extrude in the Z direction like this. Also move this one in the X direction just to cover or fill up that gap there. Scale it also, add extra loop cuts like this. Also add extra for this point. Let's say 2 extra. And then move it back. We can delete the subdivision surface and join it with this. Let's delete the subdivision surface, we don't need it. You cannot shade auto smooth because it is hidden. We don't really need the subdivision for it. So just to cover every visible gap. Yeah, so that's covered like that. And let's leave it this way. Can leave it this way. I still cannot do the engine. I'm not sure yet, but let's leave it this way. Now let us deal with the headlight. The headlight is pretty easy to work on. It's pretty easy to do. So let us select this circle right here, or just place our cursor to selected like that, and add a circle with 16 segments or vertices. Then scale it down this way, rotate it also in the right direction, X direction rather, and then position it. We can also move it in the right direction. So let us make this part first, this metal part, before we make the glass. We can scale it up, okay, move it slightly just to cover that, and then extrude in the right direction this way. Extrude this one back. Let me see other angles. Okay, yeah, so this part here is free, why this one is not. So this part here is free, like this is not. That's how it looks. So now we can select this vertices, fill it up, insert it like that to give the thickness, as you can see in the metal part. And then we can select all of it and extrude it in the right direction. Let me bring it out a bit more. Let's do this way. Extrude it in the right direction like this, and then scale it in, extrude it a little bit more, scale it in like this, and let's see how it looks. This is the headlight reference again. Scale it in. Now it's time for us to make the bulb. I cannot see how it looks clearly from this reference, but let me just insert it once, extrude like this, insert all the way to this point, and then extrude this out like this. Then Ctrl B to bevel and increase the segment like that. So you can add extra loop cut to sharpen those edges this way, and then add extra for this also. And now we can apply the subdivision surface modifier, increase this segment or levels to 2, and then sheet smooth the outer. Let me slide this in. Select the outer and vertices, the vertices at the back of this or the circle, and then scale it out like this, because I don't want any gap to be visible. and then we can add the extra vertices to sharpen this edge. Also add for the inner part this way, double G. Like that. So that's that. The first part of the headlight is done. Now let us deal with the second part. Let me apply the mirror modifier and select this as our mirror object. Let me select this plastic. Yeah, so let me select all of these vertices, duplicate it in the X direction this way. You can also move it back. Let me delete these vertices, select all of these, press L, then delete it. And move it back. Let me delete this one for now. Select this, move it to the front, like that. So now, time to make the other parts. So this is how it looks. I just extrude this in the Y direction like this, and also scale it for just a bit like this. Come up it in a little bit. And extrude this. First fill it up, insect, extrude in the right direction, delete the faces, add extra vertices here. This one back, double G, slide this in, add extra vertices here, add one more here. Select this circle, place our cursor to selected, add a UV sphere, scale it down to fit, and also scale it in the right direction like this, and shade smooth, and then join it to this. So we have that. So you got to scale it a little bit down like that. Now we can add extra vertices to sharpen this edge. Select this one, extrude in the right direction, scale it up a little bit, and we can add extra loop cut to sharpen this outer edge. And there we have it. Let me check our numbers. So let us select this, we calculate outside, select this one also, we calculate outside, select this, we calculate outside, and yeah, that is it. Yep. think it's time for us to make the glass, the headlight glass. Let's select this outer vertices. Let me see. Yeah, select these vertices here, duplicate it, separate. Select all of this and move it back a bit, straight in the right direction like this. Then fill it up, scale it this way. You can move it in the right direction too, and then bevel it. You can also apply shade smooth. And then we can do the same for this. Just duplicate this and then move it. Yeah. And then join it together. Increase the levels to 3. So that's the glass headlight. And that is the, oh wait, I have to position this. Move this in. Like that. So that is the headlights and the front grille part done. So in the next part we shall continue with the modeling of the front bumper, and we are progressing. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe, share the video, and give a like if you love it. Also let me know in the comments if you are enjoying this tutorial. Thank you for watching.